We'll wait for them to sit down first. Tell me when you want to. You good? I see the excitement. Very good. I do want to go ahead and do an invocation. Can I get you all to stand up, please? Can't hear me? Should be on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. It's live. Try it again. Okay, thank you. Can you hear me now? Okay. So, not only a joyous occasion, but a solemn occasion. So, if you'll please allow me to do this. Lord, we ask your blessings on the graduates we see here before us today. Individually, they have quietly prayed for your guidance and blessings for the past 4 years as they met each test, homework, simulation, and journal club. But today we come before you, united in prayer, to ask you to continue to guide and encourage them as practicing pharmacists so that they may serve your greatest creation, mankind. Amen. Amen. Go ahead and have a seat. It is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Dan Silbert. He's the University of Charleston's provost and will be giving us greetings for the evening.
Good evening. You all hear me all right? Great. Distinguished faculty, graduates, families, and friends, it's truly a pleasure to welcome all of you tonight to one of the most important celebrations of the academic year and one of the most important occasions in the lives of those being awarded the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. I want to congratulate each and every one of you on your remarkable achievement. To our graduates, receiving your doctoral hood signifies the culmination of years of dedication, hard work, and perseverance. As you embark on this new chapter, equipped with knowledge and skills to positively impact healthcare, remember the profound responsibility that comes with your profession, the care and well-being of your patients. I commend you for your academic excellence and the commitment that you've shown to advancing the field of pharmacy. Your journey doesn't end here, but begins anew as you step into the world as healthcare professionals and professional pharmacists. To the families and the faculty who have supported and guided our graduates along this journey, thank you. Your unwavering encouragement has been invaluable. Graduates, this evening, we'll be celebrating you for all you've achieved, for the most part, but please just take a moment to join me in thanking those who've supported you along your journey. Today marks a significant milestone. It's a testament to your dedication and the bright future that lies ahead. So congratulations to the Doctor of Pharmacy class of 2024. We are immensely proud of your accomplishments, and may you continue to strive for excellence and make a meaningful difference in the lives of those you serve. So congratulations and best wishes on your continued success. Without further delay, I would now like to introduce Amina Anderson, President of the class of 2024.
I already told my classmates if I start crying, they gotta follow suit. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, professors, family, and my fellow graduates, today marks a pivotal moment in our lives. As I stand here, I am deeply humbled by the journey that has led us to this significant milestone. As Provost Silber mentioned, I'm Amina Anderson. I have served as class president since our P2 year. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to our dedicated professors and our school staff. Your unwavering support and guidance have been our guiding star. To our families, your love and sacrifices have shaped us into the individuals we are today. Your belief in our dreams has been our strongest foundation. I remember starting pharmacy school during the height of COVID, as I'm sure you all do. We had the craziest white photo. And we truly did not know what each other looked like while wearing our masks. I remember being like, oh, so that's what you look like under that mask. Being the president of this class has been quite the experience, to say the least. I know without a doubt we have left our mark at the University of Charleston School of Pharmacy. Sometimes when an email or announcement was made that I knew would not go over well with the class, I would sit in anticipation waiting for y'all to blow my phone up or email because y'all knew I would handle business for us. Whatever your next steps, I invite you to see your studies here as a part of lifetime learning. And I encourage you to use that learning to leave every situation better than it was when you arrived. I know that we are all excited, nervous, and possibly fearful about what's to come, but don't ever let your fears overwhelm your desire. You never know what you're capable of unless you try. I remember telling my mom that I wish I could have done something great like go to the Olympics, but she quickly shut that down and reminded me that my own life was my own Olympics and I was winning day in and day out. Completing pharmacy school, which was our Olympic game, speaks volumes about what one can achieve with determination. Our achievements, both big and small, have brought us to this moment, and I couldn't be prouder to call you my classmates. And I couldn't end this speech without thanking my VP Chappelle for holding me together. And the late Maya Angelou once said, you can only become accomplished at something you love. Don't make money your goal. Instead, pursue the things you love doing and then do them so well that people can't take their eyes off of you. Thank you. I would now like to introduce the University of Charleston singers who will provide a musical selection in honor of the class of 2024. In the shadow of the mountain, I know the river. Beloved, for the water, valleys and storms.
have the knowledge and you have the power. So spread your wings and fly. Though you haven't had much experience, you are young, you are brave, you are strong. And the promise of tomorrow and a brand new day is calling you, is calling you, and it's telling you to come along. So spread your wings and fly away. Soar with the eagles and see life has made you. You have the knowledge and you have the power. So spread your wings and fly. You alone can choose your own destiny. You must work to make your dreams come true. So put the past behind you and begin anew. Life is calling you, here is calling you, and inviting you to come along. So spread your wings and fly away. Soar with the eagles and see life as they do. You have the knowledge and you have the power. So spread your wings and fly. Spread your wings and fly.
Thank you, Mr. Christopher Brown and the University Singers for a great performance honoring our graduating class. I am humbled and excited to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Thomas Minigan. He is a prominent leader who is nationally recognized for his innovation and commitment to advancing the practice of pharmacy. He is a tireless advocate and a true friend to those seeking to push the boundaries of how pharmacy improves the health and wellness of our society. As a partner in his consulting firm, he spearheads efforts to enhance pharmacy practices, technology, and regulatory compliance. Dr. Minigan's influence extends globally. As the CEO Emeritus of the American Pharmacist Association, APHA, where he served as the CEO for over a decade. He is also active on the boards for the United States Pharmacopoeia, USP, and the International Pharmaceutical Federation, FIP, and is the Assistant Dean for Community Engagement at the West Virginia University School of Pharmacy, where he also earned his pharmacy degree. Dr. Minigan additionally holds an MBA from Averett College, and he has been granted honorary doctorate degrees from both West Virginia University and the University of Charleston Schools of Pharmacy. He holds the prestigious Bowl of Hygeia Award from the West Virginia Pharmacist Association as well. A native of Sistersville, West Virginia, Dr. Minigan's entrepreneurial spirit has led to the creation of multiple successful pharmaceutical ventures, spanning from community pharmacy, specialty pharmacy, telehealth, and supply chain integrity. He founded Pursue Care and Pursue Care RX, which support individuals in recovery from opioid use disorder. Dr. Minigan's journey exemplifies tireless dedication, visionary leadership, and a steadfast commitment to advancing pharmacy practice and improving patient outcomes. He continues to be a beacon of inspiration and innovation in the pharmacy community, and he will certainly leave an indelible legacy for generations of pharmacists to come. It is my great pleasure to introduce my colleague and friend, Dr. Tom Minigan.
You guys are in for a ride. Thank you to Provost Silber, President Roth, Dean Lucas, Class President Anderson, Advisor Robinson, faculty, staff, students, student leaders, graduates, family, and friends for the privilege of sharing this moment with you. The title of my remarks today is Look Up. Look up. We spend much of our time with our noses buried in our phones and computers, often at the expense of making eye contact. Look up. Our perspectives are shaped not only by what we read, but by who we see and serve. So stay curious and remain lifelong learners, like Amina suggested you should. I like to think I'm a lifelong learner. I learned something about cookies recently. I was checking out after a night in a boutique hotel, and I grabbed a cookie from the bowl at the registration desk. As I chewed, the taste of liver and grain began to sink in and brought the realization that I was in a dog-friendly hotel. And I was chewing on a dog biscuit. Not to look foolish, I finished it off. I admit it was dry and not very sweet, but the second one wasn't too bad. In doing some research about your class, Professor Robinson and class president Amina Anderson shared a few things with me about your class. You started 5 months into the COVID pandemic with virtual learning and a curriculum change that was new to everyone. Your white coat ceremony included shaking hands 10 feet apart from your dean. You wore masks for months, and you survived. You rose up and delivered vaccines in West Virginia earlier than anyone in the world. I was so proud. Resilience must be your middle name. Classmate bonds were forged in fire. You have each other's backs, and I hear you're not afraid to speak up. Many will track in, you know, don't you? Many will track into community pharmacy. While your class achieved the highest residency match in UC history, and some, yep. Some will head to Hopkins, Cleveland Clinic, and Mayo. All will care for patients with the skills learned here at UC and a commitment to serve. Importantly, you are products of interprofessional education, standards in your academic standards, and team-based care that binds you to your teammates in medicine, nursing, dentistry, and public health. Those standards are transformational for your generation of professionals. So perhaps you already know how to look up. And that's good, because the Dell Institute for the Future has predicted that 85% of the jobs that students of today will have in 10 years haven't been invented yet. 85% of the jobs haven't been invented yet. Today, you're being shot out of a cannon into a profession rich with opportunity, yet challenged by workplace and reimbursement issues, lack of attribution, new patient care services, and tech innovation. To thrive, you must learn to say yes to new opportunities and to remain curious, lifelong learners like me. Trust me, whatever your dream job is today will change many times over your career. The obvious or traditional choices aren't always the best for you. Resilience and a positive attitude toward change will be key. If you read my bio, you'll see my career path is not exactly straight. I've taken many of what I call flying leaps. And I have a friend in the audience tonight who's thinking he might just take one, and I'm all for it. Each one was a product of ideas and the external validation of trusted mentors. Your flying leap was when you decided to pursue pharmacy. Flying leaps require courage. Let me explain. You know that when threatened, our bodies release adrenaline to prepare for fight or flight. I call a lesser-known mechanism the flying leap response. You didn't study it in psychology, but you have experienced it. That unexpected comment from somebody else that changed your life. It may have been, have you ever thought about going to pharmacy school? Most of you look to somebody to validate that decision, to get the confidence for a flying leap to a new job or career. We've all had those powerful moments, if we're lucky. For me, one was when a colleague called me in April of 2008 to encourage a look at the APHA CEO position, the position I held for 12 years. My whole career had prepared me for it, yet I was concerned about disruption and the potential failure, and what that would look like. When I asked my wife Bonnie, she said, well, you know you'd love it and you'd be good at it. That did it. I was in, all in for the pursuit. The two of them gave me the external validation I needed to take a flying leap to an amazing career and journey of service. Yet with the fear of failure ever present, I had to be fearless about rejection. We've all benefited from those moments in our lives. Know you can also cause them by acknowledging positive strengths in your peers. External validation is an awesome superpower. Today, you take a flying leap when you walk across this stage, but you are not alone. You have resources like the University of Charleston, colleagues, and the APHA Special Interest Groups, a new practitioner network. You can find folks like you in social media and professional discussion groups. But look up, stay diverse, mix it up, and stay connected to folks who are not like you. Getting too comfortable can be deadly to a rewarding career. You will face resistance to change, evolving standards, and financial pressures. You may experience misalignment between your goals and the practice reality that you're in. Experience tells us that those who build and maintain diverse connections and continue their lifelong learning will excel. Here are some thoughts from new practitioners I interviewed recently based on their transitions from student pharmacists. Remember this day. Feel the pride of faculty, family, and friends. Remember why you chose to become a pharmacist. Find your passion and let that drive your career. Dream big, persevere, and have a vision for yourself. See and treat each patient with the same care and attention you would a family member. On bad days, remember the good days to get you through. Nothing is permanent, and anything is possible. 4, practice the full scope of your training. Ask questions and seek new responsibilities. Take care of your finances. Evaluate your needs, wants, and current debt. Make a management plan and stick to it. Your discipline will pay off. And I'll add my own advice to that of your peers. Keep showing up and saying yes. I cannot emphasize this one enough. Continue to get and stay involved through professional organizations. If you're staying here in West Virginia, we want to see you in the West Virginia Pharmacists Association. Building diverse relationships will enrich the trajectory of your career. You can always find a job. I'm not saying be reckless. Never bet more than you can afford to lose. But be fearless about flying leaps, and be fearless about rejection. Now, speaking of flying leaps, let me share an abbreviated history of the flying leaps that led me to this stage today. As APHA CEO Emeritus, privileged to serve you and lead your National Professional Society. My chemistry set in 5th grade in Phillips Pharmacy in Sistersville, West Virginia led me to pharmacy. After 5 years of chain experience, we took a major flying leap when my wife and I opened the medicine shop in Huntington in 1978. Days before we opened, we learned that Jeannie was pregnant and that her ovarian cancer had returned. Jeannie's treatment taught me about home infusion, and together with 2 partners, I met at a Pharmacy Association meeting in Huntington. We started an innovative home infusion practice and specialty practice in the back of that medicine shop. That experience led to an APHA roadshow to teach others about home infusion, and through involvement with WVPA, led to an invitation to join the APHA staff the first time in 1987. Over 20 years of staff and volunteer elected roles, saying yes led to the CEO role, all the while maintaining diverse practice connections. 42 years later, that former home infusion practice, born in the back of the medicine shop, has evolved into Pursue Care, a stigma-free practice caring for thousands of folks in recovery from opioid use disorder with pharmacy and related behavioral health telehealth services. There's more to the story. While Jeannie passed away in 2003, our 45-year-old nurse practitioner daughter is a new provider in our Pursue Care practice, where we recently acquired Pear Therapeutics, the first FDA-approved prescription digital therapy for non-drug treatment of SUD. Throughout my career, I've pursued a just cause. It took me 6 years to refine it to these 12 words. And if you think about my career, it fits. We promote consumer access and coverage for pharmacists' quality patient care services. And I can tell you in 2 minutes or 2 hours what each of those words means. In actions, that means embracing new technology in the provision of sustainable patient-centered services. When you advocate for positive change, you become part of something greater than yourself. Articulating your own just cause can advance your career by keeping you close to your passions. What are your 12 words? Make them clear and meaningful. Put a face to the story. Develop an anecdote of how you've helped somebody, then tell your story often. While we have an amazing provider status law in West Virginia, access and coverage for our services is limited. We have a medication use crisis. Patients need more than the meds we deliver to bedside or the knowledge we staple to a bag. You are the unique healthcare professionals armed with motivational interviewing skills. Use them. Patients need your caring and coaching necessary to improve lifelong outcomes. So how can you make a difference? Look up. Stay connected and focus on quality care as new measures of our value emerge. Accountability for quality, while a little threatening to us, will enhance patient care. And that spells opportunity for you. There's growing momentum for putting pharmacists on the team, but it isn't simple. Incentives are replacing fees for service. Telehealth is growing. Teams are interprofessional. Consumers need us to navigate healthcare. Prevention, wellness, and new services will trend in both collaborative and autonomous practices. Gaining attribution for care pharmacists provide on the team will be key. This latter point is huge. Your interprofessional training is a compelling argument for putting us on the team. Despite organized medicine's overt resistance to any pharmacy scope of practice advances, this is a come on man moment in healthcare. Of course we should be on the team. Show up and fight for access and coverage for our quality services. We are capable providers in an incapable system, and we have the expertise needed to help solve the medication use crisis. If we look up and engage with our patients, we build personal relationships as trusted healthcare providers. When united, we can accelerate that change. The federal provider status we seek from Congress will liberate you to practice the full scope of your training as professionals. Will you exemplify that professionalism? Defined, that means acquiring and applying a body of knowledge. It also means sharing commitments, being willing to self-regulate, and living your code of ethics. We have rights, but we also have a contract with society based on trust and a willingness to put patients first. Now is your flying leap moment, and I want to be your external validation. You can do this. Decide today to be a professional. Show up for patients and your colleagues. Showing up means participating in meetings and staying informed about your profession. It means continuing to support UC throughout your career. Engage in your local, state, practice-specific associations and APHA. You won't be sorry. You won't be sorry. In summary, look up to see your options. Opportunities are often revealed through human correct connections rather than job boards. Keep showing up, keep saying yes, Be fearless about rejection. Live your life with an attitude of gratitude and service, and you'll have a great career. I doubt you'll remember my words today, but I hope you remember what you feel right now, committed to showing up and to staying connected. The world needs you, and you're ready. Today, I'm proud to call you fellow pharmacists. Thank you in advance for what you will do to improve patient care. You're now, as my first dean challenged me many years ago in our first address from our dean, you are now entering a profession where you'll never have to worry about making a living. So worry about making a difference. Thank you.
Dr. Madigan, thank you for offering an inspiring message for our class of 2024 and to all of us who love the profession of pharmacy.
My boomerang won't come back. My boomerang won't come back. I fly the thing all over the place. Practice till I'm blue in the face. I'm a big aborigine. I'm a big disgracey aborigine race. My boomerang won't come back.
Unscripted. I love it. What our audience may not recognize is that you were the very first speaker for our inaugural hooding and oath ceremony for the class of 2010 for the University of Charleston School of Pharmacy. Today, celebrating our 14th class of graduates. It is only fitting that good things come back around just like a boomerang. You have put out so much positive energy into our profession, and you have looked up your entire career to make such a difference. We wanted to honor your return with this special Boomerang Award and to commemorate this special occasion. And it is inscripted with gratitude for returning to inspire our next generation of future pharmacists. May all the good that you do for our profession continue to boomerang back to you. And we know that you will be looking up, and we hope that you will return many times to the University of Charleston School of Pharmacy. Thank you. Now let's get to the part that I'm sure you are all waiting for. I would like to introduce Mr. Jordan Quattrucci, who will present our graduates.
Our faculty hooders, please take the stage. Graduates, at the command, please follow your lead marshal, Dr. Lindsay Avery, as she directs you to the stage. You will take 2 pictures on stage, one with your hooder, one with the dean. You will take another picture right off stage right here. You will then proceed to the back wall, across, and back to your seat as you came in. For our special hooders, when your graduate is in line, please approach the stage with them. Dr. Lindsay Avery, please present the candidates with a Doctor of Pharmacy degree. Dr. Jessica Adams Duffield, cum laude. Dr. Valentine Ojelufa. Dr. Amina Faith Anderson. You can go straight back. Dr. Jonna Mackenzie Ball, cum laude. Dr. Chafel Letitia Biss. Dr. Cindy Yamilet Canales. Dr. Aaron Dorsch. Dr. Alexian Druin. Dr. Nimrod Durrani. Dr. John Michael Fetcher. Dr. Asja Garibald. You said we were bringing people. Dr. Tabitha Page Goff. Dr. Stephanie Shani Gonzalez Holbrook. Congratulations. Dr. Jacob K. Carr. Dr. Caitlin Shanae Keebley. Congratulations. Dr. Hannah Schickel. Dr. Madison S. Lawyer. Dr. Isabel Manuela Manoa Citra. Dr. Jonathan Mendez.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dr. Mike Embry, Myra Reed.
I thought you said you were bringing people.
Dr. Amanda Joy Murphy. Dr. Etienne Dodo Cujo.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dr. Minhan T. Lin.
Congratulations.
Dr. Olukemi Omotola. Dr. Amy Patel.
Congratulations.
Dr. Botao Peng, summa cum laude. Dr. Natan Joel Perez.
Congratulations.
Dr. Ariadna Riggle Pratt. Dr. Teresa's Mary.
Congratulations.
Dr. Jonathan Robles Diaz. Dr. Gina Zabad, cum laude. Dr. Rihanna Elise Schreiner.
Congratulations.
Dr. Vanessa Elizabeth Semke.
Congratulations.
Dr. Lin Hong Vu.
Congratulations.
Dr. Zachary Wayne Wagaman.
Congratulations.
Dr. Harrison Yu, summa
Congratulations. Thank you.
One last time, congratulations, class of 2024. I would now like to introduce Dr. Carrie Murphy. She's going to be introducing the Dr. Amy Bryan scholarships.
The Dr. Amy Bryan Scholarship is funded by Dr. Amy Bryan, a member of the inaugural class of 2010. This scholarship is being given to 2 student pharmacists who will be completing a residency after graduation from pharmacy school. The class of 2024 recipients of the Amy Bryan Scholarship are Dr. Jessica Adams Duffield, who will have a PGY1 residency at Holder Health System in Ohio. And then Dr. Min Win, who will have a PGY1 residency at Reading Hospital in West Virginia. Pennsylvania. Congratulations. I would like to introduce Dr. Jude Silkowski, who will introduce the Drug Emporium Outstanding Intern Scholarship.
Drug Emporium Pharmacy appreciates the opportunity to assist in education of the pharmacists of the future. This award was established to recognize an intern who completed an API rotation this year and demonstrated excellence in drug knowledge, customer service, communication skills, and an interest in the welfare of their patients. The recipient of the Drug Emporium Outstanding Intern Scholarship is Dr. Amanda Murphy. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Eric Durkis and Dr. Rebecca Linger, who will present the Outstanding Graduate Student Awards.
The Outstanding Graduate Students Awards are given to fourth-year pharmacy students based on recommendations from their respective preceptors for a performance deemed at a greater level than their peers. These recommendations take into consideration timeliness, motivation, quality of work, communication skills, and professionalism. A preceptor wrote about this award winner. This student would introduce themselves and make patients comfortable, and then often I would see them continuing to interact with them afterwards and get to know them. I consider this to be unusual from a student, and it made them stand out not only to me, but my partner and our team of 11 technicians. The team was excited to have them come in, and were definitely sad to see their time end with us. The class of 2024 recipient of the Outstanding Graduate Student Award in Community Pharmacy is Dr. Amina Anderson.
The Outstanding Graduate Student in Health System Pharmacy's preceptor said that this student's personality extends beyond their sheer intellect. They have the ability to work cohesively with others and draws a sense of trust from those around them. Their patient care skills were unmatched and visible by all of those around them. The class of 2024 recipient of the Outstanding Graduate Student Award in Health Systems Pharmacy is my advisee, Ajad Garabala. Now I would like to re-invite Dr. Jude Zolkowski, who will introduce the Viatris Excellence in Pharmacy Award.
Viatris Pharmaceuticals is pleased to recognize one graduate per School of Pharmacy whose pursuit of excellence has already put them in a class by themselves. This is a graduate who has made their mark through academic achievement, professional motivation, and by demonstrating a unique ability to communicate drug information. The award is a lithograph entitled Pharmacy, a Tradition of Healing. The recipient of the 2024 Viatris Excellence in Pharmacy Award is Dr. Jessica Adams Duffield. Now I would like to introduce Lieutenant Darius Berry, who will introduce the United States Public Health Service Excellence in Public Health Award.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Lieutenant Darius Berry of United States Public Health Service, currently stationed at the Federal Correctional Complex in Terre Haute, Indiana, where I serve as the Deputy Chief of Pharmacy. For those of you that may not know, I'm actually a recent UCSOP graduate myself. This time last year, I was sitting in those chairs thinking, wow, this is really happening. I'm gonna have to be an adult soon. I don't know what I got myself into. So for any of you sitting over there today having those same thoughts, I just want to tell you, it's not that bad. I promise. If I can do it, you guys can do it too. UCSOP has given you the tools and skill set for this next journey, I promise you. More so, I want to tell you not to stress about what's to come, whether it's a move, a job interview, starting your residency, or even studying for the NAPLEX. Take a breath and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy this time with your family, friends, and classmates. Take a second to pat yourself on the back and be proud of this huge life accomplishment. And most importantly, take lots of pictures because you'll want them later on in life. Now on to the real reason I'm here, to present the USPHS Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award. This prestigious award recognizes pharmacy students who have made significant contributions to public health by promoting wellness in healthy communities. Specifically, students are evaluated on their contributions towards voluntary health-related services and emerging public health issues or contributions that advance the goals of Healthy People 2030 or the National Prevention Strategy. Today we face increasing public health crises in America as evidenced by the emergence of the COVID-19 pandemic, opioid epidemic, rise of obesity, diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. With the advent of these public health issues, pharmacy students can play an important role in finding innovative ways to address these challenges. Therefore, the USPHS would like to recognize and encourage students to learn about public health and engage in public health efforts in their communities. The Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award is issued by the Pharmacist Professional Advisory Committee of the United States Public Health Service. The United States Public Health Service is led by the Surgeon General and is made up of more than 6,000 commissioned corps officers that work in the front lines of public health, fighting diseases, conducting research, and caring for patients in underserved communities. This diverse team of highly qualified healthcare professionals is driven by a passion to serve the underserved, and these men and women fill essential public health leadership and clinical service roles within the nation's federal government. This year's recipient of the USPHS Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award was a strong advocate and champion for how pharmacists can impact climate change and positively affect patients with respiratory conditions. She took her innovative message to state legislators and implemented creative care, putting her ideas into practice for the patients of West Virginia. As some of you may know, chronic lower respiratory disease is more prevalent and causes more deaths among West Virginians than their counterparts nationwide due to higher smoking rates, poor air quality, and occupational hazard associated with coal mining. This year's recipient developed the EnviroMinute, a lecture targeting fellow pharmacy students to educate them how climate change affects people with respiratory conditions and the impact aerosol inhalers have on the environment, including a plan to reduce waste. She and a group of fellow pharmacy students expanded on this idea by advocating for use of drug reciprocities, recycling programs for unused drugs in West Virginia to alleviate the problem of drug inhaler waste. This concept, titled Increasing Awareness Among Pharmacy Students on the Impact of Inhalers and Advocating for Drug Reciprocity Programs in West Virginia, won first place in the Innovative Product Process or Service Project category in the University of Charleston's Innovation Competition. She also led a team of fellow students to address burnout within the profession and worked side by side with many colleagues during the COVID-19 pandemic in her home of Puerto Rico. She is the current vice president of the UCSOP chapter of Phi Lambda Sigma, the National Pharmacy Leadership Society, an officer in the school's Rho Chi Society, which seeks to advance pharmacy through the sustained intellectual leadership, and has held other titles such as student ambassador, peer mentor, and numerous titles within the Student Pharmacy Governance Association. As a UCSOP alumni and previous USPHS Excellent in Public Health Pharmacy Award winner, I am honored to present this award to Dr. Sydney Canales. I was waiting for it. I would like to now introduce Dr. Lindsay Akery, who will introduce the class of 2024's Preceptor of the Year.
Good evening. The Preceptor of the Year award is given to an outstanding external preceptor of the University of Charleston School of Pharmacy. The UCSOP Preceptor of the Year is also charged with leading the class in the oath of a pharmacist. Nominees are selected for consideration based upon the following criteria: outstanding student mentoring in a P4 rotation, demonstrating clinical knowledge and practice management skills, stimulate critical thinking and reasoning skills, strong communication, respect, strong cultural competency, commitment to professional behavior. Based on the recommendation from the class of 2024, this year's UCSOP Preceptor of the Year is Dr. Gina Rollhall.
Thank you all. It's quite an honor. You all have been a great group. Thank you. The oath of a pharmacist can be found in your programs. All pharmacists stand. If all pharmacists present would like to stand and recite the oath with us. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will promote inclusion, embrace diversity, and advocate for justice to advance health. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for all patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of responsibility with which I'm entrusted by the public.
We're almost there, everyone. Class of 2024, Doctors of Pharmacy. I'm filled with pride this evening as we celebrate the accomplishments during this major milestone of your life. You have taken the oath of a pharmacist and considered how you will continue to look up at the world around you and find every possible way to make it better. As you embark on this exciting new chapter, I want to summarize some key charges to guide you in your journey as a healthcare professional. Number one, remember your purpose. As pharmacists, never lose sight of your primary goal to care for your patients. Your knowledge and expertise will make a difference in countless lives, so always act with compassion and empathy. Stay current and embrace, we've heard it tonight, lifelong learning. Stay curious and strive to learn about new treatments, technologies, and research that can benefit your patients. That's why Dr. Shelley had to do all those journal clubs. By investing in your continual education, you will grow professionally and become invaluable resources for your patients as well as your colleagues. Cultivate strong relationships. Focus on lifting others up, whether it's your patients, technicians, your family, or just other fellow humans. Establish trust and rapport with your patients. Listen attentively to their concerns. Communicate clearly and be an advocate for them. Foster collaboration with other healthcare professionals, as we know that teamwork is what makes the dream work, right? Uphold ethics and integrity. In your practice, you will face challenging situations that require sound judgment and ethical decision-making. Always adhere to the highest standards of professionalism, and I always like to consider each patient as if they were one of my own family members and treat them accordingly. Be adaptable. I'm pretty sure there's a picture of your class in the dictionary when you look up this word. Welcome change, be resourceful, and develop resilience to face the obstacles that will come your way. Give back to the community, participate in outreach programs, mentor future pharmacists, and contribute your expertise to local and global initiatives to improve health outcomes. I definitely consider pharmacy a pay-it-forward profession. And finally, find balance. While your career is important, don't forget to take care of yourself and nurture your personal relationships. Make time for self-care and reflection. Maintain a healthy work-life balance to prevent burnout and ensure you remain passionate and effective in your work. This isn't always easy, but it's important. And if music or movies are part of your life balance, then this one's for you. Listen to the qualified scientist and just look up. And if you didn't get that, then be a lifelong learner and just look it up, okay? Congratulations to the class of 2024. As you leave UCSOP, remember that you're not just receiving a degree, but you're also a responsibility to make a difference. You have the knowledge, powers, and credentials to make a positive impact on many lives. Embrace this responsibility with humility, compassion, and a commitment to excellence. At UCSOP, we make great pharmacists, and you're forever tied to our institution and are forever part of our family. Your dedication, hard work, and passion have brought you this far, and I have no doubt you'll continue to excel. We are so proud of you and look forward to following your productive careers and seeing the positive change you will bring to the world around you. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Graduates,
Faculty and staff, students, family, and friends, please join us downstairs in the Commons. You can go out that door right there and just drop down one level and you'll be at the Commons for a reception immediately to follow. Your graduates will be presented to you as they will march into the reception. Please take the opportunity this weekend to enjoy our beautiful campus and take many photos to commemorate these days. Please remain seated or standing where you are until our students, faculty, and stage party have exited. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you.